I have to wonder, do you ever realize that you're living in the good old days while they're happening? Or do you wait until you look back years down the road when you're old and crippled and bitter and beaten up and realize that the good old days passed you by and you didn't even notice? You see, in this business, we're not guaranteed tomorrow. We might not even live to see years down the road to reflect on the good old days. So it's important that you appreciate them while they're happening. And Kyle Matthews, look at your career right now. It's amazing. Gone all over the world. You're a hot up and coming prospect. Everybody wants a piece of you. Been to Mexico, been to Japan. You've been celebrated by the legends of our sport. So you could possibly argue that you're living in the good old days. Things have been a little rough for the Devil's Rejects lately, but we've come to yet another territory and conquered. We put yet another place on the map here in Empire Wrestling. So it's quite possible that we're living in the good old days ourselves. So it's important to stop and take time to appreciate those moments, Kyle. And tonight, that's one of them. Fans, I need to ask you a favor. I need you to appreciate the gravity of this contest, the electricity of two men's men locking horns and doing what they do in professional wrestling, embodying the sport in the middle of the ring, fighting for supremacy to see who is the best. And I want you screaming at the top of your lungs, booing or cheering for whoever you want, as long as you appreciate just how special this main event is tonight. And Kyle Matthews, I need to ask a favor from you also. I need you at your very best. Andrew Alexander wants nothing less. He knows you have a history together. He wants you to go back and think of all the times you loved him and you hated him. All of the times that he pissed you off. Because he needs Kyle Matthews at 100%. He needs you giving everything you've got to give him the fight of his life. And then, if, and it's a big if, he beats you, he has to say he beat you when you were at your very best. And if he can do that, and only then, Sean Tempers, he's coming for you. No matter what you say, he's coming after you. Oh yes. And if he can beat Kyle Matthews, he will prove on paper exactly what we've been saying about you. That you are the coward that everybody thinks you are. Oh no, don't get me wrong, Sean. Everybody knows you're one of the best wrestlers in the entire world. That's not up for debate. But as a man, as a human being, beneath that stinky women's perfume and that spray tan and that chicken grease you rub all over your skin, you're a sad, pathetic, lonely man who posts pictures of his cat on Instagram. You are not a man's man. Andrew Alexander is. You don't have the character to be the champion. And that's all Andrew Alexander thinks about night and day. The Southeastern Strangler is coming for you, Sean, and no matter what, you're not getting away.